Christopher Springman created and produces America's most listened to health radio program, Life, Love, and Health. Millions hear him daily on ABC, CNN, National Public Radio, Fox, XM, and the Voice of America. On stage, Christopher introduces his concept of creative convergence, the process of bringing forward your lifetime of experience and skills to address new challenges and opportunities, and as a driver for personal change and transformation. And he's done it too. First as a photographer for Time, Fortune, and Smithsonian, later as a CEO leadership profiler for Chief Executive Magazine, and now as a radio and TV producer. 3 careers, all driven by visionary problem solving and the desire to make a difference in people's lives. He uses his vivid imagination, wiry humor, and his love of storytelling to engage an audience. Here's Christopher presenting his ideas about creative convergence to a Southwest Airlines leadership conference.
Nuts! I read your boss's book, and I'm sure you have too. It is so fascinating to read a book like this in the perspective of history. There are basically 3 qualities that you may not have considered actually working and meshing together. First of all, creativity is cumulative. It's about constant incremental improvement, making the best better and the ordinary absolutely extraordinary. And that cumulative knowledge really defines who we are. In addition to creativity being cumulative, it's also portable. You carry it with you wherever you go in real time. It is your real-time ability right here, right now, to solve problems and address challenges. And finally, after being cumulative and portable, creativity produces measurable results. That's the ROI factor, the return on the investment of your actions. Not only that, but creativity calibrates your self-worth and your value to the organization.
And here's Christopher using examples from his photography career to illustrate how he discovered the process of creative convergence.
We can do kind of a blast from the past here from my recent history as a photographer. My dad was the director of corporate communications for Unical in Los Angeles. He was a wonderful guy who had a great sense of humor, and more importantly, he never said no to any of my wacky ideas, even when I asked him to march fearlessly into the Santa Monica surf so I could do a school project. And that's really one of the keys to working creatively, working in a supportive environment where people encourage your ideas, your creativity, and they're receptive to the whole process. So when AT&T called and asked me to create a campaign around the idea AT&T anytime, anywhere, I simply had to reach back into recent history, march fearlessly back into the water, and create this image. It has elements of humor and incongruity, the same elements that I incorporated into the photographs of my father.
Interviewing has become crucial to Christopher's storytelling in radio and television. Here he introduces Dr. Letitia Smith to the audience and discusses how practicing creative convergence changed her life.
You have the opportunity every day to create a ripple effect in your own life, a legacy of good works. And you do that by practicing creative convergence, remembering that creativity is cumulative, it's portable, and the results are measurable. Ordinary people who do extraordinary things by practicing creative convergence. Individuals who have a keen sense of purpose, who do worthwhile work, and who really believe that they're making a difference and a contribution. And thank you, because ultimately, it's not about me, and it's not about the radio show. It's really about your life, love, and health. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Pleasure.